Okay, class, today I want to talk about the apostrophe. You are most familiar with this in possessive senses. So, for instance, if we have a name and we want to say that this name possesses something, Jonathan's coffee, it means it's my coffee, right? But another case in which we use it is in cases like this. So why do we use an apostrophe here? What does it actually mean or indicate? Well, this is what we call a contraction, right? We have taken this combination of two words, or even three, or whatnot, and we have pulled them together, and as we did that, we actually got rid of one of the letters. Well, we can't just do that, because if we did that and we just had this, the pronunciation would change. This would be M, right? But by indicating that this is actually still considered the idea of the two words, even if we took away a letter, we need to mark that we have omitted, removed a letter. And that's when we use the apostrophe. So instead of M, this becomes I'm. A more complicated example is this. What does this mean? Well, back in the old days, when clocks were just being introduced, they weren't very accurate. And so if you needed to say how you're telling your time, most people would just look at the sun, or maybe have a sundial out in the yard. Or you could have this new mechanical thing that nobody trusts because it's just not accurate. You would say that you are telling the time of the clock. It is 10 of the clock. So here we actually have two complete words before the word clock. And we are not only getting rid of one letter, but we are actually getting rid of a complete word and replacing it again with the apostrophe. But that brings us back to the possessive. Are these actually two different situations? Interestingly, no, it's the same thing. But there's several different routes that we took to get to the same idea, and I'll just mention a couple of them. There were some words in Old English in which we made possessive by putting an es on the end. And so, of course, we would take away the e, and there's your apostrophe. That one's pretty straightforward. A more complicated form is in other cases, where we have, for instance, a name, and we would actually say Mike, his something. So what we have here now, again, is we are eliminating two letters, pulling it all together, and then indicating that we have taken letters away. And that really becomes the way that we are using this apostrophe as an indicator that we have removed something. Sometimes it is to maintain pronunciation. Sometimes it is to change pronunciation. But in either case, it means that you have removed letters, one or more. Okay, that's it.